In Luke 17 verses 11 to 19, we witness a striking miracle and a sobering lesson about faith, gratitude, and spiritual insight. As Jesus travels toward Jerusalem, moving through the border region between Samaria and Galilee, he encounters 10 men afflicted with leprosy, a disease that caused them to live as outcasts, socially isolated and ceremonially unclean, v. 11 to 12. Even from a distance, these men cry out together, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us," recognizing his authority and their desperate need. In response, Jesus instructs them, "Go, show yourselves to the priests," v. 14, an instruction tied to Jewish law, for the priests were those who could certify a person clean, according to Levitical regulations. Remarkably, as they obey and begin their journey, they are cleansed, their leprosy removed not by direct touch but in the act of faith as they obeyed. The text says they were made clean, v. 14, and as they went, they realized they were healed, v. 14 to 15. Among them, only one, seeing that he was healed, turns back. He does so loudly, glorifying God, and he falls face down at Jesus' feet, giving him thanks, v. 15 to 16. That one, uniquely, is identified as a Samaritan, someone often despised or marginalized in Jewish society. Jesus then asks a piercing question, "Were not 10 cleansed? Where are the 9? v. 17. Why did 9 fail to return? Why did only one demonstrate thanksgiving? And to the one who came back, Jesus says, "Rise and go. Your faith has made you well." Some versions translate "saved you," v. 19. In that moment, the man experiences not only physical healing, but deeper spiritual renewal, the healing of his body, the touching of his soul. This passage unveils several powerful lessons. First, faith in Jesus involves obedience. The 10 lepers believed enough to obey Jesus' instruction to go to the priests, and their healing happened as they acted in faith, before they even saw the result. This teaches us that sometimes God invites us to step forward in faith before we see the full evidence of his work. Second, gratitude matters. All 10 received healing, but only one returned to give thanks, and only he receives Jesus' commendation and the confirmation that his faith healed him. That tells us God values not only what he does, but how we respond. Gratitude is not optional. It is an essential response to grace. Third, recognition of identity and relationship. Jesus elevates the one who turned back, a Samaritan, thereby reversing cultural expectations. The outsider, the marginalized, the one society least expected to know God's ways, becomes a model of true faith and thankfulness. Fourth, spiritual healing surpasses physical healing. Jesus does more than heal skin disease. He restores relationship, dignity, and faith. The very phrase, "Your faith has made you well," saved you, suggests that the man is healed more deeply, in his soul, because he acknowledged God, returned, and worshipped. In everyday life, this gospel invites us to examine how we respond to God's goodness. Do we come to him only when we need something, silently, self-focused, then walk away, or do we return, pause, worship, and say thank you? When God has delivered us, forgiven us, provided for us, or healed us, our first inclination should be gratitude, not silence. We are reminded that many receive blessings without ever recognizing the one who gives them. Let our hearts be different. Let us not be the 9 who pass by, but like the one who turns back, overriding self-consciousness, pride, or distraction, to fall at Jesus' feet in humility and praise. Also, note that sometimes God's miracles are worked in the process of obedience and journey before we perceive them. We may not see immediate evidence, but faith calls us to follow Jesus' instructions, trusting him for outcomes. Finally, this passage assures us that faith, gratitude, and relationship with Christ matter more than mere outward blessing. The one leper's thanksgiving became the doorway to deeper healing and assurance. May we, too, hear this story, allow it to awaken gratitude in our souls, and choose always to return to Jesus, not only to ask, but to worship, to thank, and to anchor our faith in him alone.